Hi guys. So it's Sunday night. It's not that late, but I'm in bed because I'm struggling today with depression and can't seem to make sense out of anything. So when I feel that way, it's good to just read and go to bed and try to avoid stress and drama, which is hard to do because I tend to get very invested in other people's stress and drama, and I forget about the basics of self-care. This is not a good angle. Who cares? I'm not naked. I'm really not. I'm wearing like a what do you call it? Like a smock top sundress as a nightgown because somebody at the laundromat took all my clothes out of the dryer because she was upset that I took too long with the big washing machine, the big drum one, because I put my clothes in, and it wasn't too crowded at the laundromat, but I put my clothes in two different machines, and then I went over to Rite Aid to get a few things. Wound up going home to get my credit card because I thought it was in my purse and it wasn't. So I was a little delayed, but I didn't know that anybody was waiting for the machine. So she was a bitch to me, which was really quite jarring, actually. I really am not good with confrontation. I often tell my friend Steve, like, I could never live in the city because those types of fights break out in the laundromat all the time, and I'm not even trying to have that in my life. So I was like, oh, I apologize. And she's like, is this your stuff? I was waiting well over an hour and somebody was in line, before me. And I'm like, yeah, I went to and then I found myself explaining myself and I'm like, bitch, I'm not going to explain myself to you. Pick another machine. I'm sorry I used the big one, but I'm trying to save money too. And I put all my freaking clothes in one huge, the big one. Anyway, long story short, all my clothes wound up like being pulled out of the dryer and she left and I ran out of quarters. And by then I was like really tired and hungry and just like, fuck it. I'm going to bring my wet clothes home and just lay them all over my furniture and make my bed with the help of my cat. That was actually like the highlight of my day. That my little girl here. Oh, say hello. She's laying right next to me. She helps me make my bed. She loves that. It's so cute. And so that's why I'm wearing an Indian sundress wrapped around me to bed because my favorite pajamas were in my hamper and now they're still damp. So normally I go to the laundromat with this sort of poet's kind of altruistic idea of like, oh, we're all in this together and we're the poor people of the world and we're at the laundromat and we're all human beings. And I start getting into this philosophical thing about how no one's better than anybody else and like we're all in the trenches together. And then some fucking bitch steps to me and I'm like, fuck all y'all. Get it right up you, I wasn't feeling it today, so I came home and I had a cigarette and now I'm in bed and I just wanted to say hi and good night. And now the other cat is like running around like crazy. My pot roast came out beautiful. I had some of that earlier and now it's in the fridge and it's going to be good leftovers for later. And what else was I going to say? Another reason I was proud of myself was that I took all the junk food I had in my house, not really junk food, but like I had some cookies, I had some cereal that I should not be eating, and the biscuits, and I gave them all to my son, so now he's got stuff to snack on, and he's tall and skinny, and he's a young man, so he can handle the calories more than me, and I'm back on track, and I'm going to go to bed early, and tomorrow I work, and I will check in with you guys then. Thanks for dealing with me today and bearing with me, and I'm glad we all have bouts of depression and melancholy and low energy and just like a real pissiness with the world in common. It helps me. Solidarity, Good night, guys. I'll talk to you later. See ya.